A lot of men are going to be sitting in their man cave this weekend because it's so hot out. Father's Day is right around the corner, and it's the perfect time. If you're looking for the perfect gift for Dad, we can help. How about revitalizing a space in your home to create your very own, not my man cave, but one for him or one for your dad? Father's Day might be a short timeline, but we can kind of discuss a few things. Now, I have to say, Chet, I'm totally against this whole idea.
Why?
No, I'm kidding. My house looks like a man cave. It's very masculine. I'm looking at these colors here, you know, darker colors such as burnt oranges, brown. I'm like, this is my house. What is wrong with me? I let my husband decorate, obviously. But
a man cave, you know, Father's Day is coming up. So the man cave is really about for the men, but, you know, the women have something to do with it, because even though it's a room in the house, you want to be sure that actually, if it's a room in the house, that actually you have some kind of input in it.
I think I could hang out
here. You can hang out in the man cave?
So, I think the problem with this, though, is if you create it too nice like this, Chet, the women are going to be in there. So what's it kind of goes against the point.
Well, actually, you know what? When I talked about a man cave, I talked to a couple of guys, and I asked them a couple of questions, and I said, you know, would you allow your girlfriend, your wife, to be in the man cave? And they actually said no. They said that the man cave is only for, it's a private space, it's for the men. And you know, you don't have to create a huge space for the man cave, actually. You know, it could be like a small room, a nook or whatever, but it's a place where the guy can go and actually kind of have his own spa-like feel to it.
This is why women hang out in the kitchen, because men don't like to go there.
Or the laundry room. In the laundry room. That's the woman cave.
I'm totally kidding. All right, but here, I wanted to mention this. So you were in Ebony magazine because you came up with this idea. This is so cool. Chet has been in Ebony magazine. So what did you talk about with that?
Well, we talked about the man cave. It's a story featured with Dwight Howard from the Orlando Magics, and he has the ultimate man cave. So what we talked about...
Is he the guy that has the one with the screen in it on here?
Screens, more than one.
Oh, okay.
So he has an ultimate man cave. So what I did in Ebony was actually talked about how you can create your own man cave if you're doing it on a budget. Because everybody doesn't have as much money as Dwight Howard or other people, but you can do it yourself. So the first thing we talk about is actually colors. And you know, wives, you may be able to help your husbands out with these, but also, you know, a lot of times they don't want any help. So men tend to gravitate toward more darker colors, whether it be reds or greens or, you know, oranges. So let them kind of create their own color palette, because a man cave is kind of like a holiday. There is no wrong, there is no right way to do it. It's just depends on how they feel. So once they get that done, then they're going to probably venture out into do carpet, because men tend to like carpets. You know, so, and these are great colors also that can work. You know, these are carpet squares, which is really good. You know, you can change this out, and, you know, it's really easy, it's accessible, and also it's very affordable. Another great thing that guys like to do is, of course, you know, we love sports.
Decorate.
So what you do is
I saw a lot of these framed on the wall.
Exactly. That's the ultimate man cave thing, is you can get these framed. So framed posters, you can frame, you know, t-shirts, you know, you can even frame bobbleheads. You know,
like just for those box things.
Exactly. Footballs, basketballs are another great things.
And what are these?
These are fabrics that usually men are going to gravitate towards. More of the darker colors. Once again, you know, circles, stripes, but it has to be something that's a little more masculine.
And what's this?
Leather. You know, well, of course I couldn't bring a leather chair, so men like leather chairs. But this is a leather wastebasket. And, you know, I would always suggest to the guys, don't have to use black leather. You know, use brown leather. The only thing that you know, guys may allow in man caves is maybe their sons. So, you know, another guy in the man cave, a younger, you're gonna have something in there that's gonna relate to kids as well. So, you know, kids still love comic books. You know, so that's a thing that's still, and some grown-up men still.
And this is a wastebasket?
That's a wastebasket that you can use.
This is so fun.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, that's a do-it-yourself. I mean, you know, a lot of guys aren't going to do it themselves, but this is something that a wife could do for your husband and use it as a do-it-yourself.
If you want more ideas, you can pick up a copy of Ebony magazine, and he has some ideas in here. And also, you can go to our website at fox8live.com and get this segment and also other segments Chet Porcho has done. For more ideas on Chet Porcho designs, go to our website at fox8live.com. Well, coming up, it looks like new